Well, it wasn't as if Britain's Brexit vote wasn't clear enough. The newly re-elected French President Emmanuel Macron wants to try and change Britain's mind. He says, come back into a new European political community. I'm going to found it, and you get to choose your sort of level of EU integration. To discuss this and more, Sky News hosts Cory Bernardi and James Morrow. I tell you, Cory, what don't they get? The people of the UK voted to leave the EU. They don't want to go back.
No, of course they don't want to go back. And, you know, they should channel a bit of the castle, Peter, and tell them they're dreaming. Because the UK is far too important to, the Western world as it is, rather than be immersed or consumed by this, quasi-socialist system that is failing. And that's why Macron wants the UK back, because they recognise the strength, the power, the authority and the industry that comes out of the UK is absolutely vital to the EU's success, Peter.
And James, we've also had the situation where the Foreign Secretary now, Liz Truss in Britain, says she's not going to even try and conclude a Brexit deal with the EU. She's going to tear it all up. She doesn't care now about the Northern Ireland Protocol. Because there's just too much water under the bridge now. We've had that Sinn Féin resurgence in elections over the weekend, and she thinks that the EU are not serious about a proper Brexit departure.
Well, that's right. The EU has never been serious about a proper Brexit departure. I think the best analogy I would make is, think about a couple who's going through a divorce, and one party is not serious about ending the relationship cleanly, and they keep dragging the process out through the courts, and it's expensive and it's painful and no one can get on with their life. It's the same sort of thing here, and I think Liz Truss is quite correct. I think the government is correct to just say, you know what, it's time for us to move on with our life as a nation. France can have their own dreams of continental supremacy, which is what we were talking about a moment ago is all about, but that does not need to, in fact, should not include the UK.